10th class students, we can discuss long question answers of economics, that is lesson 1 development, 5 mark questions. Question number 1, what is development? Why do different people have different development goals? Explain with 4 examples. Answer: development means continuous progress or increase in real per capita income. In other words, there is improvement in economic welfare of the people and their standard of living. The 4 characteristics of development are: first, development goals are different for different people. Second, what may be development for one may not be development for the others. Third one, for development people look at a mix of goals. Fourth one, different persons could have different as well as conflicting notions of country's development. Now question number 2, is per capita income a true measure of development? Elaborate. Or what is per capita income? How is it calculated? Or why is per capita income not an adequate indicator of economic development of a country? Explain. Answer: per capita income is the average income. It is income per head of population per year. Second, per capita income, that is total income of a country divided by total population. Third, it is not an adequate indicator because it does not tell us how this income is distributed. Per capita income might not be the income of every individual in the state. B, life expectancy and infant mortality rate are other important criteria for measuring development. C, education and literacy level are other indicators of development. D, pollution free environment, less corruption, gender equality, etc. are also important. Now third question, what is development? What are the indicators used by UNDP for measuring development? Compare it with the World Bank report. Answer: development refers to the process as a result of which, along with increase in real per capita income, there is improvement in the economic welfare and well-being of people. The UNDP has taken A, education, B, health, C, per capita income as the indicators. Second, compared to the World Bank report, it is a broader concept of development. B, countries have been ranked and goals other than level of income are being taken into account. Fourth question, explain with reasons why state of Punjab with a very high per capita income has a very low literacy rate, or how is it that the average person in Punjab has more income than the average person in Kerala, but it has lags behind in the many other crucial areas? Explain. Answer: first, per capita income of Punjab is rupees 26,000 and Kerala is rupees 22,800 rupees. Second, literacy rate of Punjab according to 2001 is 70% and Kerala is 91%. That is, Punjab lags behind Kerala. Third, therefore, income by itself is not a completely adequate indicator of material goods and services that citizens are able to use. Fourth one, Over the past decades, health and education indicators have come to be widely used along with the income as a measure of development. Fifth one, Human Development Report published by UNDP compares countries on the basis of educational levels of the people, health status and per capita income. Sixth one, Kerala has a low infant mortality rate as it has adequate provisions of basic health and educational facilities. Question fifth, what is the main criterion used by the World Bank in classifying different countries? Describe its limitations. Answer, the average income, that is per capita income, is the main criterion used by the World Bank in classifying different countries. Limitations, it covers only the economic aspects, ignoring factors like infant mortality rate, literacy rate, no attendance ratio for the class 1 to 5th etc., which are important indicators for development. B, this method also does not provide us the distribution of income at different levels. Now question number 6, how has the World Development Report classified countries? What are the limitations of this report? Answer, World Bank classifies countries according to per capita income. Second, countries with PCI of more than $12,616 per annum and above are called rich countries. Third one, countries with PCI less than $1,035 are called poor countries. Fourth, countries with income between $1,530 per annum are called low middle income countries. You can write any three. The limitations of this report are: first, it consider only income and not other aspects such as literacy, health, life expectancy, etc. Second, World Development Report WDR only tells about income and not how it is distributed among the citizens. Now seventh question, why do we use average to compare the development of countries? What are the limitations in using it? Explain. Answer, use of average to compare development. First one, averages are used for better understanding. Second, for comparison between countries, total income is not very useful. Third, different countries have different populations, so total income will not tell us what is an average person is likely to earn. Fourth one, according to the World Bank, countries with per capita income of $12,616 per annum and above in 2012 are called rich countries, and those below $1,035 per annum or less are poor. Limitations, average income does not depict how the income is distributed among the people. Some may be very rich, but the masses may be poor. Now question number 8, study the data given in the table carefully and answer the questions that follow. As you have seen in book also, table is given. First question is, which state has highest literacy rate? Answer is Kerala, that is 91%. 91% here. Second one is, which state has the highest per capita income and why? Answer is Punjab, that is 26,000 Region development infrastructural facilities. Third one, which state has the highest infant mortality rate and why? That is Bihar region. The state lacks health facilities.